There's a page on your site that's a goldmine waiting to be tapped. It's not your about page, nor is it your checkout page. It's your thank you page. Get this page right and it becomes an invisible selling machine for your business. Get it wrong and you risk getting your relationship with new subscribers off to a rocky start. The truth is, despite their best intentions, many site owners massively underuse their thank you page. They don't ask potential buyers to take action when they're most primed to do so, and thereby miss out on countless opportunities to encourage engagement, increase revenue, and more. And what's worse, most aren't even aware they're doing it. Well, that changes right now. Hi, I'm Julie from Sleeknote, the place where e-commerce marketers turn for more engagement and higher conversions. And in this video, I'll show you the psychology behind why a creative thank you page converts so well, plus how to get more mileage out of your thank you page by following 9 of the very best practices available today. Keep watching. Before we dive into today's strategies, you need to know why thank you pages are effective to begin with. As you're probably aware, a thank you page is a page visitors are redirected to after opting in for a bonus on a website, or with e-commerce, making a purchase. Often, its purpose is to provide visitors with a link to the lead magnet they opted in for, as well as thanking them for opting in. While there's nothing inherently wrong with a page like the one on the screen, it ignores an important principle in consumer psychology. People tend to behave in ways that are consistent with an earlier action. In other words, when someone complies with a little request, like opting in for a newsletter, they're more likely to comply with a similar or larger request later, like making a purchase. This is known as commitment and consistency, and it's one of the most powerful persuasion triggers in marketing. In one study led by Jonathan Friedman and Scott Fraser, a researcher posing as a volunteer worker asked a selection of California homeowners to accept and display a little 3-inch square sign that reads, "Be a safe driver." A simple request, right? The homeowners thought so too. Nearly all of them agreed to do it, but here's where it gets interesting. 2 weeks later, a different volunteer worker followed up with the homeowners and asked them to place an ugly public service billboard with poor lettering on their front lawns. Guess what happened? 76% offered the use of their front yards. Powerful stuff, right? Snack Nation, a healthy office snack delivery service, are a perfect illustration of building commitment and consistency into their marketing. When you opt in for one of their content upgrades, you're redirected to this thank you page. On it, you're given an opportunity to claim a free snack box in exchange for a brief call with a sales rep to see if Snack Nation is a good fit for your office. According to the content marketing manager, Emil Schauer, Snack Nation has not only achieved a 10.52% conversion rate by doing this, they captured 884 subscribers, from which 20 became customers. At $249 per month, that's an additional $4,980 per month with minimal extra work. Not bad for a simple tweak, right? Now you've seen the earning potential of a well-optimized thank you page, let's discuss 9 of the best thank you page strategies to try. Our first strategy is to ask for referrals. Look, generating new business is an ongoing challenge for many online stores, but there's one acquisition channel that is a predictable source of revenue: referrals. In fact, according to a recent survey by Ogilvy, 74% of consumers identify word of mouth as a key influencer in the purchasing decision. It's no surprise then that many businesses ask you to refer them to a friend or a family member when signing up. Take James Clear, for example. With over 700,000 monthly readers and more than 350,000 email subscribers, James' blog has gone from a blank WordPress installation to one of the most popular single-author blogs in the world in less than 4 years. One of the ways he's been able to achieve that growth? Asking for referrals on his thank you page. After joining James' weekly newsletter, you're redirected to a page where you're asked to refer to a friend. Furthermore, it's super simple to do because James has included a pre-written email. All you have to do is click the link and press send, and James increases his likelihood of acquiring a new reader and one day a customer. So when welcoming new subscribers, invite them to refer your site to a friend using a pre-written email. Next, we ask for social shares. What you ask your audience for depends on things such as demographics and psychographics. Teenagers, for example, are more likely to share something on social media than send a referral email like we saw in the previous example. So if you know most of your readers spend time on Facebook, then asking them to like your page will be easier than requesting a referral. Let's imagine for a moment your goal isn't to grow a following on social media, but to push more targeted traffic through to a marketing funnel. How could you encourage more social shares? One option is to leverage your readers' following to your advantage. Some influencers like Brennan Dunn from Double Your Freelancing ask new email signups to share an email course. Others like Michael Hyatt offered an incentive in return for a share. So ask new readers to share an important page on their favorite social media channel. Even better, give them a reason why you're asking for the share. Okay, so our third thank you page strategy is to demonstrate authority. Earlier, we talked about the power of commitment and consistency, our tendency to be consistent with actions we've already taken. But there's another best practice that amplifies this principle further, the principle of authority. It's no surprise then that many businesses choose to position themselves as a go-to leader in their marketplace. When you're a recognized expert in your field, you don't need to prospect for new businesses. Customers come to you. But it's important to remember authority isn't demonstrated by what you say about yourself or your company. Rather, it's about what other authorities say about you. Media badges on certain pages are popular for this very reason. Here's an example from Meet Sethi from I Will Teach You to Be Rich. When a reader sees this, it prompts something to the effect of, whoa, if they've been featured in ABC, CNN and the Wall Street Journal, they must be an expert. Often you'll notice influencers using media mentions on their landing page and even checkout pages. But the savviest marketers will include them throughout their marketing. Take Scott Oldford, for instance. He demonstrates authority on his landing page, opt-in page, and thank you page. Scott knows his industry, internet marketing, is plagued with charlatans claiming to be experts, but he enforces an important point. Trust isn't built once, it's built gradually over time as the buyer moves through each stage of the buyer's journey. So if you want to demonstrate authority, include media mentions, reviews and testimonials on your thank you page as well as your homepage. Now we have our fourth strategy, offer a coupon or discount. Look, you probably know it's a popular e-commerce tactic to offer coupons. You might even use them yourself. But it's important to know when to offer them. Do it too often and your profits will suffer. Do it sparingly and your customers might switch to a competitor. Fortunately, there's a silver lining, using coupons to reward good behavior. NatureBox illustrates this tactic perfectly. If you choose to subscribe, you're rewarded with a free sample of one of their best-selling items. The real magic though is a secondary benefit, 25% off your first order. Offer a secondary benefit doesn't just reward customer loyalty, it also reduces churn. Okay, we're 4 down. Our fifth strategy, qualify or nurture leads. Here's the deal, not all readers are created equally. At any given time, a reader is at a different stage of the buyer's journey. Some are only beginning to become aware of their problem. Others have decided on a solution and are ready to buy. So how do you cater to all types of readers? You offer different choices for different readers. Take marketing giant HubSpot, for example. When you opt in, you're given a choice on what to do next based on where you are in the buyer's journey. If you're only at the beginning of the cycle and want to learn more about your problem, you can read a free resource on the subject. But if you're further along the buyer's journey and are considering making a purchase, HubSpot offer a free assessment to sell one of their training courses. So to nudge subscribers further down your marketing funnel, offer the right content at the right time. If you love content marketing, you'll love our sixth strategy, linked to your most popular content. Take a moment and consider an important truth. If a reader opts in on your site, it's because either they got value from your content or they believe you will continue to deliver value in the future. So with that in mind, it's important you're consistent with that expectation and assist your potential buyers on their journey the best you can. Pat Flynn from Smart Passive Income might understand this audience better than anyone. After opting in for his newsletter, Pat offers a series of ebooks solving a variety of popular pain points his audience has. Groove, on the other hand, linked to their most popular content based on social shares and comments. Linking to the most popular content not only benefits a reader, it benefits the blog too. The more eyes on the content, the greater the opportunity to build links and the better their content will rank in the search engine result pages. So to increase engagement, link your content you want to rank well for on your thank you page. There's no guarantee it will improve your rankings, but it might influence it. Okay, so our 7th strategy is to upsell a product or service. Look, we all know that paid advertising is fast becoming an integral part of many online marketing campaigns, and for good reason. It's highly effective. In fact, Facebook advertising has been known to deliver a 5, 10, even 13 times return on investment for e-commerce stores. But paid traffic is, well, expensive. And if you're not recouping your spends when acquiring a new lead, you're losing money. So how do you ensure you generate new business without breaking the bank? Simple. Offer a self-liquidating offer. Simply put, a self-liquidating offer is a low-ticket item that covers your ad spends. Digital marketer offers self-liquidating offers on many of their thank you pages to recoup their investment if you came through a paid channel and to convert new subscribers into customers. Granted, you won't convert everyone, well not yet anyway, but you will break even on some of your new acquisitions. Strategy 8 is to encourage engagement. So here's the deal, we all have a need to connect. We want to meet with like-minded people and most importantly feel like we belong, and there's no better way than joining an online community. The problem though is rarely, if ever, do you get a chance to interact with the tens or even hundreds of thousands of other readers. That is unless you get an immediate introduction upon signing up. When you join Derek Halpin's community at Social Triggers, you're asked to like his Facebook page and introduce yourself. From there, Derek asks his readers questions on his Facebook page, further nurturing his relationship with his community. Follow Derek's example, invite others to introduce themselves, and you'll build a thriving community of loyal followers in no time. So our 9th and final strategy is to conduct a survey. Look, it's no secret that surveying your audience gives you greater insight into what makes your audience tick. Not to mention, helps you craft a highly targeted marketing message that is both interesting and relevant to your audience. But many businesses get this wrong. They don't ask the right questions, and when they do, they ask them via an overpopulated medium like email. What really savvy business owners do instead is ask immediately after a user has expressed interest in their company. After all, if you just join a company's newsletter, it's likely you have a particular problem top of mind. Neil Patel knows this better than anyone. When you enroll in Neil's webinar, you're redirected to a thank you page where Neil invites you to complete a short survey. Granted, Neil is mostly qualifying prospects for a strategy call, but he's still getting valuable feedback from his readers on what they're struggling with. So if you're looking to learn more about your audience, ask them about their goals and challenges as soon as they sign up. Now I want to turn it over to you. Which of the thank you page strategies are you going to use from this video? Are you going to upsell a product or service, or are you going to conduct a survey? Either way, let me know by leaving a comment below right now. And if you want exclusive e-commerce strategies that we only share with subscribers, head over to sleeknote.com and sign up for a newsletter for free. That was all for me today. Obviously, you're dying to start implementing all of these amazing tips, but before you do, hit subscribe right here. You don't want to miss out on even more valuable hacks, I promise. And if you feel like watching more Sleek Note videos, I can highly recommend this one. See you next time.